Francis here with Braves.
Howdy.
How's it going, guys?
Good. A little bit tired.
Yeah.
Had a long night. Went to bed at like 4:30.
Oh,
So
nice.
standard.
Standard.
It's the standard. Yeah. Well,
You know, the rock and roll life. So how about a quick intro? Who are you guys individually, and what is Braves?
All right. My name is Nico. I play the voice. I play the voice.
Yeah.
We'll go with Mike, and then we'll explain what Braves is.
Well, I'm Mike, as he just said. I play guitar, and we're Braves.
Yeah. It's it's a bit of a jam band. Bit of a garage thing, but and then just stuff started kind of happening, so it got a bit more serious. But yeah.
Sweet. How did the band start out? And how did it get to where it is now?
It was me and our second guitarist Dan, who's not here, long-haired fella, always all over the place during the shows and whatnot. But yeah, we had this idea. We used to play in like a bunch of metal bands, things like that. That kind of petered off. We just kind of, I don't know, started doing our own thing. But then me and Dan had the idea of starting like something a little bit more posy, so to speak, and it was just kind of took off from there. We just started jamming like acoustic guitars in like my friend's bedroom at his flat. At like 12 at night, and that's when we wrote 5 years. So that was a momentous occasion.
A joyous time.
How did you guys each get into music, initially, and what made you want to start a band or get into a band?
With me, I've been playing guitar since I was 9, so and my parents, they own like a musical instrument company, so I've been exposed to music since I was like real young. And, it's just been something I've always wanted to do, so it's just kind of
blood.
I guess so.
I went to high school with this dude, and before he dropped out.
Why you gotta say that on live TV?
Stay at school, kids. No, but yeah, and
I guess you can play the guitar.
then you're fine. Yeah, no, but I went to high school. I met this guy in art class. I remember I was listening to like Bring Me the Horizon on my iPod. And
the biggest friend as well, man.
We had some serious long hair,
black and white hair.
All right.
Anyway.
It's another story. That's the next section. But so I met this guy in high school, and we kind of had like a similar interest in music, and he was like one day, like, come have a jam with my band, which was the band before this was called Casting the Run, and actually like within a month we played a Parachute. On this stage with a massive crowd, and I'd never had done anything musical in my life, so it was pretty, changed my life.
Cool. It was really fun.
It was a good time. Parachute's always a good time.
It's massive.
After
a month. Whatever, just go out there.
Just hijack the stage. It's good. We were actually slotted between Saving Grace and this band Every Man for Himself, which were like a math metal.
Really
It's like intense stuff, but they were massive at the time. And Saving Grace were obviously just massive at Parachute as well, and huge band. But like somehow our first ever show, we were right in the middle. So the people who wanted to see Every Man and Saving Grace had to stay for us. So it was a forced thing, but
That's sick.
it was sweet.
What's the writing process like for you guys?
I mean, lack thereof. Our writing process is quite weird. It's different songs have different ways of being made, I guess. Like sometimes we'll just come together and just write a song there, and like I remember the third track on our EP, like I just had a riff and just played it and made it in one band practice, and then like songs like a new song that we haven't released yet. We don't really have a name for it, but like that was just
Dan's
song that Dan wrote. It's called Dan's song. It's just a song
Yeah.
that Dan wrote, and on like Fruity Loops, on like MIDI everything. And
We find that if
it changes a lot.
we find that if we jam something, I don't know, we kind of got into the habit, like maybe about 3 songs on the EP, we wrote like MIDI format,
Yep.
like Guitar Pro shit, more 8-bit than Guitar Pro. Like, I don't know. It was and so we wrote these songs and those were kind of like our first songs. That was I think 5 years, as well as Violet and Callous, and we wrote the MIDI, and then after that we like well, what the fuck we doing? Like we need 2 more songs, and then this guy joined the band, and I think it was one of like the third practices we had. We just had this riff for Konoha, and we ended up just turning it into a whole song because it's just it's the jam.
Trippy song,
Trippy
too many
stuff.
parts.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I've done that.
Do you guys have any pre-show rituals or specific warm-ups that you like to do before
Nothing we can talk about on
getting on
camera.
No. I mean, we like to have a few beers.
Yeah.
We like to turn up late.
No, we don't like to turn up late. It just happens.
It just happens.
I mean, like,
Nah, it's not that we like to turn up
for
late.
instance, it just happens.
Yeah. It's I don't know, but we're all like, pretty much best friends. So it's we just kind of hang out and shoot the shit.
Hang out and play a show.
Yeah, hang out, play a show, and then
Hang out
party
some
afterwards.
Yeah, pretty much.
Think I've lost something inside of me. Days from now, and I'm all that's left by your side. Subconsciously.
So you guys have a really full-on live show, like often getting right on with the audience.
Thanks.
Is it quite important for you guys to sort of bridge that gap between the stage and the crowd?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I mean, I think it also comes from metal as well. Like we played metal for a bit, and not to put anyone down, but like no, it's quite a
Section sort of thing.
yeah, and it's all quite similar, and like
Intense.
and the people who stand out are the people who make an effort to put on a great live performance.
Yep.
And so, but then on the other side, like we just kind of like to just move around when we play, especially like at practice as well. Like if we're jamming, we'll just be bopping it like the whole time. But yeah, so it's more of like a jam, like it comes out of what we're feeling at the time.
Yeah.
We do have shows where we just like, I mean, I
Stand there.
just kick, kick my feet around, but yeah,
You don't quite have the space for it or whatever, you know?
yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't really like massive stages.
Okay.
Because then I just have to run all the way, like, all around. But yeah, we saw the Rolling Stones recently, and was it Keith Richards was just running? Mick Jagger.
Jagger was.
Just running all up and down this thing, and he's like, what is he like, 60,
60s, yeah.
60 something, yeah. And like, no shit, this was like the run out into the crowd was like 50 meters long. It was huge. He was just running up and down it,
Yeah.
and then across the stage. And I was like, wow.
The guy can run more than we can.
He's
Yeah.
60.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's probably
I know.
fed, and it's probably the coke.
He's got
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
He's got that
probably
moves
picked
like
up. Moves like who?
like Jagger.
Yeah, like him.
Anyway.
Funny that. So you guys released your self-titled EP about a year ago.
Really?
How was the response after this release?
It was good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
quite
really good. We
We didn't expect anything really. Like we kind of just were like, I guess we should record these songs,
yeah.
and then we did, and then a few people heard it, and they were like, cool. And a few more people heard it, and they were like, cool. And we were like, whoa,
Yeah.
Yeah, we
cool.
A snowball sort of thing.
we had a
Yeah,
decision
yeah.
to make when we were releasing it. Was that like we could have done it for like $5 on Bandcamp, or that we could have done it for free.
Yeah.
And we had a good think about it, and we talked to our manager Ollie as well, and then kind of decided to release it for free, which we always wanted to do.
Yeah.
But we weren't sure. We weren't sure at the time if it was like going to be the right decision or whatever, because we kind of needed to like fund ourselves to get overseas and things like that as well. But it turned out to be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
Like it's
Just to get in people's ears.
yeah, exactly.
And got the
and
EP
like
out there, right?
Yeah.
and it wasn't something that we created to like for a profit. Like we made it for fun, and it was something like for
Out of
us.
passion.
Yeah. So we just thought, let's just release it for free, because if we can enjoy it like this, then why can't other people without having to put a deposit down and shit.
Yeah,
So
No, it's mean. Like, like the sound on the EP is really good. So who'd you actually work with on that EP?
This dude called Chaz. If you've heard of the Rebel.
Yeah.
Yeah, he used to sing in a band called the Rebel. Now he's singing in
Floating with Disaster.
Floating with Disaster. That's the one. And yeah, he was awesome.
Upstanding
to work with.
gentleman.
He's got like a place out in on the shore where he's got like a little home studio. So we just go there and after work, because I work on the shore as well. So we just go there and just record and then it was really cool.
Like that style, like that style, the I don't know, just that style of recording, like it came out really good. Like it's like a sound that you'd get from.
I was quite jealous because I used to record quite a bit, and he was doing all the same shit I was, and then I was like, oh, what? Yours sounds like way better. Dick. Nah, he's the man. Yeah, that guy's great.
Yeah.
Have you guys played with Floating with Disaster?
Yeah, we've played them a couple of times.
Yeah.
They're real cool. We've got a couple of mates in that band.
Actually, I think I saw you guys play church with them.
Oh yeah, true. Was that at
maybe Rave as well?
Yeah, that's the one.
Sweet.
Yeah, in Parnell, the library one. Yeah. That was a cool show.
So
the acoustics were slightly. Yes.
I can't remember it.
No, it was a
bad
good
memory.
show. Yeah, and there was like a school disco going on, like across the way. At Parnell, and we were like, should we just go to the school disco?
I remember that now.
Yeah.
Those little drunk kids.
They're
were
playing like Neo or something. I was like.
And it's all the same and I follow. It's all
So you guys are working on your full length now. How's that going, and is there any idea of sort of potential release dates, or is it still too soon to say?
Shotgun. With this, it's kind of like we're going through a bit of a moment where we're kind of writing a bit differently.
Yeah.
Because like with our EP and stuff, it was a certain sound, and it was some songs written by Dan, some by me, and stuff like that. But this new one, we're trying to step outside of the box a bit more, and that's why it's taken quite a while. But I think like we don't have any dates planned or anything like that. But when it comes, it'll come, and when it's come,
What we can say, we've probably written about 6 songs of probably looking at like a 9 or a 10 track release, and we're just trying to like pump in some diversity in there. Just get because all of us, we come from seriously like a wide range of music taste and things like that, and like our parents are all into different things, and that like obviously had a great influence on us. And, but yeah, so we're just trying to take more of what we would like to see in our band, because for our EP we did it for like the fun, and it's pop punk it's reliable in the fact that it's always fun to play, and it's always just super positive.
want to branch it a bit more.
But we want to bring the feel, bring the dynamics. So
Because on that, you guys released Surgery earlier this year.
Yeah.
And it's definitely like sort of like a harsher sort of song by comparison.
Yeah.
His balls dropped for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what everyone says anyway.
Oh really? They say that? Oh, I've never heard
I
that.
think so. Maybe I just said that.
I had surgery to have my balls dropped.
But yeah, is this indicative of the direction that the album's going at all? Or was it just a song that you wanted to get out there?
Probably the latter.
Yeah.
Probably the second. Yeah, we just kind of popped it out.
Yeah.
A little nugget of truth there. Yeah. No, we just like that's kind of what we were jamming at the time.
Yeah.
We felt like we wanted to turn a little bit heavier. Get a little bit more grit in there.
We're a bit bipolar when it comes to our genre.
Yeah.
We kind of change. And
Yeah, expect to see that in further release.
Yeah.
Bipolar. But yeah. No, we just kind of released that because I wrote the song on acoustic guitar, and then we took it to practice and we jammed, and then it was real easy to just make it into a song. So we just thought we might as well stick with it, and then we thought about releasing it as a single, and then we just did just to
Get it out there.
Yeah.
Is it going to be on the release, you think?
Oh,
we're kind of tossing it up at the moment.
We're
We're either thinking we should redo it or we should just leave it how it
I'd like
is.
to redo it.
Yeah, I'd be keen to redo it. Possibly.
Yeah.
When you're going to do
I guess we'll see though, eh?
Yeah,
I
wait and see.
guess we'll see.
So the pop punk genre has got a lot of fans under 18.
Yeah.
And there's always debates about the all ages shows or R18 shows. What do you guys think about this? Like, do you think we need a venue to cater to both more, or do you not really care and just focus on the music?
I don't really care.
Yeah.
I mean, personally, I don't really mind though. I just like having a good show, and if there are people there who are more into it at an R18 show or an all ages show, then sweet. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, as long as everyone's having a pretty good time.
Yeah.
I do on the side of venues. I do think that they would benefit from a better place to. I don't know. We do have some cool venues.
Yeah.
A lot of them a little bit pricey, in terms of like getting them for a night and whatnot. Like, but yeah, I don't know. It's just yeah.
It's an interesting one. It's just a how
yeah.
to balance
Interesting
out.
one. Yeah.
Alright, so what are your guys' thoughts on the current state of New Zealand music and sort of the punk scene and stuff like that?
Ooh, I thought you were going to say New Zealand politics. Heavy there.
Yeah, we can hear on that.
The New Zealand punk scene. I don't know.
Yeah?
Like, I'm kind of. I don't really know too much about. Like, are you talking about like, traditional punk or like pop punk?
Pop punk, just
pop punk. Okay.
all of it.
Well, it's fun. Like,
I think
with New Zealand pop punk, it's all really cool. Like, there are a lot of bands that we know who are just like really cool guys and just like to have fun and like that's awesome. It's really
That's what it's about, huh?
Yeah. Like the traditional punk scene in New Zealand, like I used to like be in it quite a bit, but not entirely. But it's still really cool. I still really love that kind of scene.
You need like a certain degree of like persistence and determination though to keep it going in New Zealand, because there's not a lot of reward, not a lot of fruit for your labor. Yeah, but unless it's your Lord. I am Lord. but yeah, and that, you kind of have to have a bit of conviction when it comes to sticking with it. And there's quite a few bands that just do the hard yards and don't give a fuck what's actually gonna happen. Yeah. Sorry.
It's alright.
Swearing is bad.
You can beep that out.
Like stay in school. Yeah. Swearing's bad.
Fucking stay in school.
Sweet, we got one more for us here. What do you guys think defines an NZ bloke?
A penis.
Prerequisite, right?
Yeah, well, I think so.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how big or small, guys. It just matters that you got one.
Nice, bro. Defines an NZ bloke. I don't know if they've tried double brown.
I'm not an NZ bloke then.
Yeah. Well, you haven't tried double brown?
Of course I've tried double brown.
Yeah, see.
It's for the set, man.
Right. No. DB.
Well, yeah. Penis.
Penis and double brown.
Penis and double brown, yeah.
Waddies.
Waddies tomato sauce.
Yeah.
Baked beans. Farts. Nice couches.
What?
Nice comfortable couches.
Yeah, oh yeah. You gotta have a
That's about it. That's about it.
recliner. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Sweet. Well, thanks for coming on, guys.
No worries.
Thanks for having us. It's been fun.
Thank you very much, man.
And thanks to Ding Dong Lounge.
Thank you very much, Ding Dong Lounge.
And we'll catch you guys later.
We love you.
Saturate